On July 8, 2014, Brazil, the most successful football nation in history, playing at a home World Cup in front of their own fans, conceded 5 goals in 18 minutes. By the time the dust had settled, Germany had beaten them 7-1 in the semi-final in Belo Horizonte, and the world watched as an entire nation's grief became visible in real time on the faces of 58,000 people who hadn't prepared themselves for the possibility that this could happen. Brazil had lost Neymar to a back injury in the quarterfinal. Their captain, Thiago Silva, was suspended. Scolari's squad was already stretched. But this was Brazil, the 5-time world champions. At home, the pressure of a nation's entire footballing identity rested on this game, and it cracked the team before they even walked onto the pitch. Thomas Müller opened the scoring in the 11th minute. Then came the 18 minutes that broke Brazilian football. Miroslav Klose, becoming the World Cup's all-time top scorer in the process, made it 2. Then Toni Kroos scored twice in 90 seconds. Then Sami Khedira made it 5, all before the half hour. The Brazilian players were standing on the pitch looking at each other as if they couldn't understand what was happening to them. Neither could anyone else. The images that traveled around the world that night were not of goals, they were of faces. Brazilian fans, children, grandparents, adults, sitting in complete psychological collapse. Some wept. Some stared blankly. A woman was photographed holding her face in her hands, tears streaming through her fingers, the Brazilian flag draped over her shoulders. It became one of the most recognizable images in World Cup history. Germany eventually won 7-1. Andre Schürrle added 2 second-half goals. Oscar's late consolation for Brazil was met with near silence. The Mineirazo, named after the stadium, became the word Brazil uses to describe their darkest footballing night. A country where football is identity, culture, religion, had that identity publicly dismantled in 18 minutes. Germany won the World Cup 5 days later. Brazil finished 4th. And no one who watched that semi-final in Belo Horizonte has ever forgotten a second of it.